Jankula. Joining us once again is my gig and Chris Jankula. Guys, welcome back. You two were here a little earlier in the studio this morning doing a little podcast. That's Debatable with Dan. Yeah, so they're going to make their debut on WTAJ Plus next week. And folks, remember, you can get WTAJ Plus on your Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV. It's absolutely free. And you're going to get plenty of exclusive WTAJ content over on that. So go ahead and download it right after the show. But guys, back to our main law and use segment. You two, of course, practice many different types of law. Mike, what do you guys focus on again?
Yeah, so I do a lot of our estate planning work. That'd be wills, trusts, powers of attorney, things like that. A lot of real estate law. Chris does most of our personal injury, workers' compensation, and Social Security.
All right, Chris, so we got a question for you that was submitted today anonymously by a viewer. This is a pretty interesting one. The question asks, can I collect Social Security, unemployment, and disability benefits? All three. Chris, is this a possibility?
Well, Social Security and unemployment, usually absolutely not. Because with unemployment benefits, you are saying by writing on a government document, I can work and am available to work. Social Security, you're saying I cannot work and I'm not available to work. People come in a lot of times to me and they say, I got laid off from my job, but I was having these difficulties and I don't think I can work anymore because of my health problems. And I say, okay, but they of course want to get their unemployment benefits. And I always give them the advice that, well, you can't put both down because they are incongruent with each other. And you can't say one thing on one document and another thing on another document. Usually the advice is to finish out your unemployment benefits, and then you'd put your date of disability being after the unemployment benefits run out, if we have doctor's records and stuff to support that you are in fact disabled at that time. Plus, there's private disability, which they also, I think, were alluding to whenever they said disability. I'm assuming that's private disability. And there's different rules for private disability. For instance, I have private disability insurance, and my personal private disability insurance says that it's for being an attorney. Okay? So let's say I get into an accident and I get a head injury or something, then I can't be an attorney, but I might still be able to do something else. So that's specific for my job. And in my policy as well, I believe that it says that I have to apply for Social Security disability benefits. But Social Security disability benefits, whenever you're younger, like me, in mid-40s, I have to prove to them that I can't do any job, not just be an attorney. So I might not be eligible for Social Security disability benefits because I could go work at a fast food place. I could maybe be a receptionist. I could do those things. So I might not get Social Security disability, but I might get my disability that I pay for privately.
Okay, that all makes sense now that you explain it, but all of this language, it seems important to talk to an attorney about this because you don't want to make a mistake like this where you could have these two things contradicting.
Absolutely, yes, that's very important. Because again, you don't want to be filling out documents for unemployment benefits saying you can work and then Social Security saying you can't. You know, the government might not like that.
No, that's not going to be a good look, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, exactly, yes. So, no, gentlemen, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Mike, if people need your help, how can they reach out to your office?
Yeah, call our office at 814-946-1606 or through our website at gig-law.com.
Wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. And if you want Mike and Chris to answer your legal questions, all you have to do is submit an email to lawandyu@wtajtv.com. Just put your question in there, and it will be answered anonymously here on the show. And once again, be sure to get that WTAJ Plus app and see Mike and Chris make their debut on That's Debatable with Dan. It's going to be a new show over on there. You can also stream Studio 814 and all of our newscasts live as well. Mike and Chris, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right, folks, still to come.